Hi my lovely people, how are you? Anyway, today I'm going to show you how we cook our manish water soup. And when we're talking about manish water, we're talking about Jamaican authentic manish water, and that includes like tripe, goat head, goat feet, you name it. And in this bowl that I have right here, I've got my tripe, I've got my goat feet, and I've got my goat head, and honestly it's going to go down really well. This has been washed, it's been cleaned up and washed properly with some lime, with some vinegar. Yeah, as you can see, so beautiful. So we are quite funny, especially when we go to buy our meat. I mean, we actually, with the goat feet and the head, yes, we ask them to chop it up small for us, because you know they've got that big machine that can do it. But in terms of the tripe, we wanted to clean it up ourselves, because we want to make sure that all those little bits and pieces that is unnecessary, we don't want that to be in our pot. So I will show you how we cook our Jamaican manish water soup. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and your support, and we hope that you'll be able to try our recipe and you will also like enjoy it as well. It's a bit late, so what we're also going to do, we're gonna half pressure the meat first, okay, and then after we get it to a bit of how we actually want it to be, then we'll slow cook the rest. Okay. Hi my lovely people, so just a quick update of what is happening here. Remember, I did say that I was going to kind of half pressure the goat meat and the tripe before, and so I've done that. That was it took around 20 minutes or so, and then what I've done now is just transfer it into my big soup pot right here, which I did have some little pumpkin that I cut up, been boiling, and my corn and my pimento seeds. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it continue to boil, because my meat needs to be just a little bit more tender than what it is. Thereafter, I'll be able to like add my seasoning, or actually more food, I should say. So I got distracted, my other phone is ringing. So like other food items as well, and season the pot nicely, and yeah, we'll pretty much have our manish water soup. Hello people, hi. So as my manish water is still on the stove, because you know these type of soup, they take a very long time, no rush. In my little container here, I've got my banana, I've got my potatoes, I've got my yam, and I've got my cocoa, and I just basically cut them up small. Now you might be wondering, why is it that I still have my little banana here in the skin? It's really good, and it goes well with manish water soup especially. And remember that from bananas, well, you also get iron, right? You know, it really is good for your iron level. So if you're like anemic and all that kind of stuff, banana and the skin, trust me, 100% very good. So what I'm going to do is add this into my pot, okay, that is on the stove, and I will add my little dumpling, and I'm making them little as well. I will add those last. I will show you my pot, don't worry. I know soup takes a while to cook, but you just want a good soup, and you want a good manish water soup, so hence the reason why it's kind of longer today. So now I'm going to add all of that ground provision into the pot, give it a stir, cover it back, and then we'll move on to other things until we're ready to add our dumplings. So my lovely people, we are back again to continue cooking down our manish water soup, and what I'm going to do is add all of these ingredients that you see right here from the cock noodle soup and the manish water. You don't have to use them, like you can use one of each, you know, depending on you, but I want to add also the manish water to it. And then in this little bowl I've got here is like my ground season, which is like scallion thyme and scotch bonnet pepper has been hidden under there. I will use a piece of butter, and in here I've got my black pepper. Now yes, so that's what I'm going to add obviously now into my pot. Now I am not using like a pumpkin noodle, because you know already I did dice up some pumpkins from the get-go anyway and add that into my pot, so that's why. So, and then you can obviously, you need for tasting as well, you need to check if you want to add like a bit of salt. It's up to you. Here I have it, my lovely people. our pot is bubbling down nicely with our dumplings and all of our ground provision, which are you already seen. So yeah, we've just thrown our ground season now into this pot, and then we will add like our noodles and things like that as well.